How you doing, guys? BC90 here, back with the next video in my Poise Showcase Series, and today we're going to be taking a look at the mighty Dragon's Tooth. Now, one of my viewers in an earlier video, Michael Recamata, actually requested that I make a video with this weapon, so here we go. Hopefully we can kick some ass with the Dragon's Tooth today. Now, going straight over to my status page here, guys, I'm at soul level 125, and I have reverted back to my old strength and vitality build that I used for a lot of these setups a few videos ago, and I'm also using the prisoner's chain here, guys, so that's an extra 5 points in vigor, endurance, and vitality. And as you can see here, guys, my vigor is at 38, attunement's at 10, endurance is at 35, vitality is at 59, strength is at 50, dexterity is at 12, intelligence is at 9, faith is at 9, and luck is at 7. Now, going over to my equipment page here, guys, the Dragon's Tooth plus 5 here gets a B scaling in strength, and two-handed with 50 strength, it hits for a very respectable 609 AR. Now, it can also be buffed, so when you use human pine resin here, guys, that goes up to 704 AR, so it hits really hard here, guys. As you would expect from a Greathammer, it hits like a truck, and it's got the standard Greathammer moveset here, the two-handed R1s. It's got the overhead R2 attack here, which is good. I like doing the R2 into R1 combo here, which is awesome. And in terms of the weapon art here, guys, we do have Perseverance, which is one of the better weapon arts in my opinion, because it allows us here to contest other heavy weapon arts, for example. So, you know, for example, if someone's using the Ring Knight paired Greatswords and they go for that weapon art, just chuck on Perseverance here and smack them in the face, and you'll be alright to face tank them. Now, going back over to my equipment page here, guys, we are using a Greathammer, so as I've mentioned in previous videos, when you're above 45.85 in terms of base poise, using a Greathammer, you can safely, consecutively hyper armor trade against every single two-handed R1 in the game from every weapon class, including from other Greathammers, so that means as long as you're in your active frames, you will not get poise broken. And as you can see here, guys, my poise is at 48.15, so I'm well above that breakpoint I need to be using the Dragon's Tooth. Now, how I've achieved 48.15 poise here, guys, I've pretty much used almost all of Havel's armor and the Iron Helm. Now, I've also got the Blessed Cestus plus 10 here as my parry tool, and also Blessed because I'm a fan of a bit of passive HP regen, and when I play the neutral game, I'll switch over here to my other Blessed Cestus in my other hand for about 4 to 5 passive HP regen per tick. Now, I normally have this comboed with the Sun Princess ring as well for about 7 to 8 HP regen per tick, but I'm not using the Sun Princess ring here in this particular setup, so 4 to 5 HP regen per tick when playing the neutral game is more than enough in my opinion. Now, in terms of a fast weapon, I have the Heavy Millwood Battle Axe plus 9 here, which gets an A scaling in strength as my fast weapon option. And going over to my status page, it hits for 474 AR, and it's one of the better strength weapons in terms of a fast weapon, guys. It hits exceptionally hard on a strength build, and it has a pretty good moveset in my opinion. Now, in terms of fast weapons, I have advocated having a fast weapon in your offhand, guys, for any of these setups, because having just your heavy weapon by itself is not enough in the metagame. For example, if you're dealing with someone who's using quick step, it's virtually impossible to hit them with your heavy weapon, so it's nice to have a fast weapon in the offhand to, you know, pick them apart essentially and deal with that quick step stuff. Now, it's also good to have to finish people off at the end of a match, whiff punish, roll catch, etc, etc, and the Millwood Battle Axe here is one of the better options in terms of a strength build. Now, going back to my equipment page here, guys, I also have the Knight's Crossbow plus 10 here, as I like having a crossbow in my weapon slots as well. It's exceptionally good at, you know, shooting people in the face and dealing with casters as well, which is good, and putting pressure on those passive reactive players also, you know, to set up for some combos with your main weapon, essentially. Now, in terms of my rings here, guys, I am using the Chloranthy ring plus 3, the Prisoner's chain, Ring of Favor plus 3, and the Havel's ring plus 3. So that's my setup here, guys. You know, let's go into the arena now. Let's see if we can do some matches and kick some ass with the Dragon's Tooth. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Looks like our opponent here is using a curved Greatsword. Could be the Wolf's curved Greatsword. Going for a heal there. Alrighty. Bang! Bang! There we go. Nice R2 into R1 combo. Alrighty guys, let's see what we have next here. Just poised through all of that just then, which was pretty awesome. And game over. Alrighty guys, next match. Ah, looks like we have a caster. Yep, the old soul spam into Crystal Soul Spear. Here we go again. Whoop! And they all miss. He's gonna play the casting game here with us. Here we go, another soul mass. Whoop! 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 Oh! Really trying to hit us there with Crystal Soul Spear, which I think is one of the lesser options there for PvP, to be honest, because that thing actually pretty much never hits you guys. Whoop! Soul Mass, pretty good. Whoops, kind of rolled into him there. Silly me. And as you can see, we're slowly picking him apart here with the crossbow. Whoop! Whoop! He's never gonna hit us with that. Whoa! Whoop! Uh-oh. Oh, we just missed him there. Bang! Oh, we just missed him again. Unfortunate. Got him again there with a crossbow. And we finished him off. There you go, pretty much with the crossbow, guys. So as you can see, it is highly effective against casters. And a nice addition to any arsenal. Alrighty guys, straight on to the next match. Looks like it's the Gale's Greatsword. Ooh, nice backstab there. Gotta give him credit for that. Gotta watch out for those backstabs, guys. As you guys are probably well aware, it's really easy to do on these heavy weapons, and you absolutely do not want these guys getting behind you. Bang! Fell right into our trap there. Gotta watch out for that. Boom! Going for that backstab again. Watch our stamina here. Boom! Boom! And there we go. Went for the trade, and we came out on top. Alrighty, what do we got next here, guys? Holy crap, we got a figure skater. Boom! He's gonna go for another running R1. Whoa! And the frayed blade. We should probably use our fast weapon in our offhand. Whoop! Probably would have been a good opportunity for us to up, bidoo, bidoo, bidoo. Bit of lag there. Holy crap. Jesus. Dealing with this lag. Whoop. Just waiting for that R1, running R1. And game over. Too many running R1s, dude. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. What do we got? Looks like it's the Gale's Greatsword again. You're supposed to roll towards me, not to the side, dude. And of course he switched over to a katana. Gotta love these katana bros, eh? If all else fails, running R1. Here we go. The katana comes out. surprised he's not doing any running R1s with it yet. He's just happy. Alright, yeah, okay. Bang! Alrighty guys, let's see what we have next here. Gale's Greatsword, yet again. Same guy. Bang! And he fell right into that one. Alrighty guys, next match. Trying to go for those backstabs. Trying to go for that parry there. Ah. And we finished him off with our battle axe. Alrighty guys, looks like we're up against a Greatsword over there. Yes, the backwards bow. So it's a Greatsword and Cestus combo, looks like it. Timing is key here. Bang! And game over. Alrighty guys, next match. Looks like we got a ringed knight. Nope. Nope. Set us up for some combos there. Bang! Alrighty guys, next match. Very handy to have this crossbow here, guys. Ooh, just missed. And game over. Alrighty guys, next match. Looks like we got the Valor Heart. Now we switched over to a parrying tool, so let's see if we can bait out some parries here. Or maybe not. Bang! Game over. Alrighty guys, what do we got next here? Looks like it's a whip and a rapier. Big hit. Bang! Game over. Alrighty guys, let's see if we can go for one last match here today. And it looks like we're dealing with a pyro. Pyromancer it is. Whoa! And we missed our crossbow there. Whoop! close, close, close. Gotta like our crossbow here, guys. Bang! Bang! Oh, almost got him there. And we just had the stamina there to roll out of the way. It was beautiful. Absolutely glorious stuff. Ooh, just missed that one there. Bang! Probably might be a good idea for me to switch over to the battle axe soon. Gotcha! Bang! Went for the trade. Game over. Alrighty guys, so that brings us to the end of this particular video looking at the Dragon's Tooth. And what can I say about this weapon here, guys? Well look, first of all, it is a Greathammer, so in terms of poise, it's the easiest weapon class to optimize for, as the breakpoints are significantly lower and thus more easily achievable. Now in terms of its moveset, it's got a pretty standard Greathammer moveset here, guys, so nothing too flashy, but obviously very functional. Now for me personally, I much prefer the Great Club's R2 sweep over this overhead R2 attack, but that's purely subjective. And in terms of the weapon art here, guys, it is Perseverance, so like I said at the start of the video, it's one of the better weapon arts in my opinion, especially if you want to contest or out-trade other heavy weapon arts. For example, the Rig Knight paired Greatsword's weapon art, Perseverance will come in handy so you can smack them in the face. Now I will mention though, guys, that the Dragon's Tooth does weigh 21 units, so I mean there are obviously heavier Greathammers. Leto's Greathammer comes to mind actually, but there are also a lot lighter ones as well, for example the Great Club. So I mean it does weigh quite a bit, 21 units, so you're going to have to accommodate it here in your setup. And obviously if you want as much versatility as I have, you're going to really need to use pretty much Havel's +3, Ring of Favour +3, and the Prisoner's Chain to give you that extra vitality, while also having a lot of vitality there yourself. Now, all in all, guys, it's a fun weapon, guys. It is a fun weapon. It hits exceptionally hard, as all Greathammers do. I mean, it can be buffed, but it can't be infused, so there is that as well. So there are other Greathammers in its class that can be infused, for example, with a heavy gem and then buffed on top of that as well. So you can iron out a bit more damage with others in its class, but it doesn't hit poorly. I mean, it's not a significant gap in AR really. It still hits significantly hard anyway. And if you prefer this Greathammer over others and you can accommodate for it in terms of weight, then yeah, use it, guys. It's definitely possible to use in your Poise builds, and you'll perform as well as any other Greathammer in terms of trading. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you're enjoying my content, please subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.